I'm fucking bored! And I have no idea what to do. I just want a new game to play, something I've never played before. What are these doing here? Maybe there's something on the Switch eShop.
The Nintendo Switch eShop is a magical place, if you consider literal trash to be magical. There is just so much garbage here, low-quality games that literally nobody cares about. And they're all just here. Just scrolling through the different tabs on the eShop will have you running into any numerous forms of terrible.
Fuck, I guess we're doing this now. Welcome to a new segment I'm going to call 5 and Below on the Switch eShop. Alright, so here's what we're doing. I'm going to pick a game at random off the Nintendo Switch eShop. I don't know what it's going to be, and I'm not going to know anything about it going into it. All I know is that it's going to be $5 or less. If it's on sale, that's fine, as long as I'm not spending over $5 on it. I will then play it and talk about it and see how long it takes for me to hate myself. So, what do we got? Scribbled is a 100% handmade game, hand-drawn. It was made with pencil and paper. I'm intrigued. It's a good thing this game is on sale, $2 instead of $10. It's a pretty sweet deal. Wait, hold on a second! That says Scribbed. The eShop said the game was called Scribbled, that the game calls itself Scribbled on the eShop page, and yet here it is on my home screen, and both are now calling it Scribbed. I'm beginning to regret my decision. Okay, so we've got a mouse cursor to navigate the menus with the left stick. Cool. Let's take a look at the level select. Are there only 4 levels in this game? Well, guess there's nothing left to do then to start a new game. Oh boy.
Alright, so this is Scribbled, as it likes to call itself on the eShop, Scribbed, as it likes to call itself on the homepage, and as it likes to call itself in-game. This game is played with the D-pad and the B and Y buttons. Yes, that's right, the left stick is used to navigate the menus, and the D-pad is used to actually play the game, and no, you cannot swap between them. And only B and Y are actually programmed to do anything.
Alright, so, first impressions. I died to a snail. Looks like that put me at 110 tentativas. What the hell is that? Oh, the game is Portuguese. Or wait, is it Spanish? Both languages translate to attempts. This is getting better by the second.
Alright, so Scribbed is a platformer, and it's not very good. You've got a jump with B and a sword attack with Y. You traverse a hand-drawn world, and it's very hard to tell where anything is since it all looks exactly the same. There are these dollar signs you can collect, which do nothing other than add to the score counter in the corner. Killing enemies also adds to the score, and there's a checklist that keeps track of how many dollar signs and enemies there are to kill. I don't even know if getting everything does anything, and I never got to find out because everything keeps despawning right before I get to it! I beat the first level. Let's do the second one. I suppose I should talk about the music now. It's not good! First of all, the song that plays over level 2 is just the same one that plays in level 1, just with some instruments removed, which is fitting because it looks like the background was removed too. And second of all, the music that plays is just like a 5-second tune that plays over and over again, and it actively makes me angry that humans were even born with ears.
This level sucks, by the way.
This level has moving platforms that completely throw off your jumps. And by that, I mean if the platform moves up and you jump, you will be launched into the heavens, and if a platform moves down and you jump, then you will barely move at all. You can also get stuck on some of the platforms here, and in some cases, if you hold left and spam jump, you can actually save yourself. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Also, this level is really long for no reason, which is pretty cool, I guess. Also, I found out the camera doesn't scroll backwards, but you could still walk past it, which is pretty cool, I guess. Also, I realized that this folded paper thing at the beginning and ends of the levels moves up and down with the camera, and I'm still trying to decide if that was intentional or not, which is pretty cool, I guess. Also, this level took me 40 tentativas to complete, which is pretty cool, I guess. Also, this level caused me physical pain because the moving platforms here are bullshit, and these stupid fucking fish fucking suck, and at the end of the level there's this platform that just drops as soon as you land on it, which means jumping off of it is impossible, so it just kills you, which brings me to probably the most important part of the game. Dying brings you back to the beginning of the level, which is pretty cool, I guess. I beat the second level. The third level is very easy. The beginning is the worst part, actually. There's these bats that are really hard to hit for some reason, and there's also these skull things that kill you for some reason. There's also this jump scare snake I died to a bunch of times without knowing I died to it, because again, everything looks exactly the same. But after that, the level becomes pretty much empty and is very easy to beat. And by the way, the keen-eyed of you may have noticed that you have developed a splitting headache, which is most likely thanks to the awful background. Also, the music here is terrible. I beat the 3rd level. The 4th level was incredibly easy. I only died once trying to beat it, and it was at the very beginning to these spider things. I beat the 4th level. And finally, we have a boss fight. Fuck!
Wait, how do you fight this? How do you win this? Am I damaging this? How do you fight this thing? Wait, that's it? Is that really? Did I just beat the game? Is that really the whole game? I beat the game. That took me an hour and a half, by the way, and the majority of that was spent on the stupid fucking 2nd level. I have no idea how to feel about this.
This is not a good game. I don't really know what I was expecting going into this, but it was not what I got. This game caught my eye because the art style was unique, and I am a sucker for unique art styles. However, it ended up being like 6 drawings repeated over and over again, and the game ended up being short and dumb. It felt like a Flash game.
And I will remind you that I bought this on sale. I bought it for $2, and while it may not even be worth that, the original price was $10, which is insane. There are so many other $10 games out there that are infinitely higher quality, and I'll be completely honest, if I bought this game for $10, I would be fucking pissed. So with that being said, I will have to do this again sometime. Sure, the game might have been terrible, but the experience, just going on the eShop and buying some random $5 game that I know nothing about and just seeing what it has to offer, that was really fun. So if I'm ever bored out of my mind again, I know exactly what to do. In the meantime, I can't handle this game being on my Switch. I have to get rid of it. I feel dirty for even having it there to begin with. And actually, you know what? Deleting it isn't even good enough.